Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. About 2 weeks ago, Mr. Biden, America's president, confirmed that other NATO countries could send their F-16s to Ukraine for Ukraine to use. America themselves will be providing training and support. And in those 2 weeks, probably the most requested video from you guys is if Ukraine were to use those donated F-16s in an air-to-air role, how would they stack up against modern Russian frontline fighters? So today is F-16 air wings versus Russian Su-35 air wings. Let's start with Russia. The Su-35, they do have more modern fighters like the Su-57 Felon, but not in any serious numbers. This is the modern mainstay of frontline defense. We'll be using the Su-35 originally by codename Flanker. We've converted it to Grim Reaper's version 8. It will be running the GR Pisa radar with a radar cross-section of about 5 meters squared. Its beyond visual range air-to-air missile is again the mainstay of Russia at the moment, the R-77-1 with a range of about 60 miles. Within visual range, modernised Archer. The flight model, although the original codename Flanker flight model was very good, I'm currently going through all of our GR modified aircraft and redoing the flight models for extra realism, and I think I've got it even more accurate with Grim Reaper's version 1, and the damaged model has not been touched. Next, on to the F-16. According to reports, the F-16s that will be sent to Ukraine are going to be about 60. It will be legacy F-16s, high flight hours F-16A MLU. So these are the original A models that have been through the midlife upgrade program. We do have in-game the F-16A MLU by ED, a core game asset. Its radar, and this is a big factor today, is the AN APG-66 V2, an old, relatively low-powered radar that can only see fighter-sized targets up to about 35 miles. Now that is going to be considerably less than the Su-35's Pisa radar, which is going to see targets at, I don't know, 60, 70 miles. Its radar cross-section is, again, a non-stealthy 3 meters squared. It's beyond the visual range air-to-air missile. We've had a chat, and overall, you guys tell me the most likely AMRAAM that will be used on the Ukrainian F-16As will be the AIM-120C5. It's got a maximum range of about 45 miles, but its range will be limited by the APG-66 radar to about 35 miles. Within visual range is a legacy version of the AIM-9 Sidewinder. Flight model and damage model are standard. Next, I haven't actually run this through and I don't know who's going to win, but I'm not going to put my money on an old F-16A. So afterwards, we're going to rerun it with a modernised version of the F-16. The C model is a Block 50-70 hybrid. I say that because it's got the 3D model of a Block 50, but in every other way, we've actually modelled it as a Block 70 in terms of its kinematics, its fuel, its radar and stuff like that. Originally by VSN, we've converted it to Grim Reaper's version 3. The radar is the standard Grim Reaper's ACE radar with a radar cross-section of 3 meters squared. Beyond visual range missile will be its AIM-120C7, a more modern version than the C5 with a range of about 60 miles. Close range missile will also be more modern, the AIM-9X Block 1. Its flight model, I've got wrong here, will be Grim Reaper's version 1 actually, and its damage model will be standard, guys. The battle will be up here. Bullseye will be set in the occupied territory of Ukraine. Spreading out from 40 miles to about 110 nautical miles will be the air wing of fighters. Yes, it's obviously completely unrealistic that a massive air wing of Russians would directly fight a massive air wing of Ukrainians. It wouldn't happen. But this is a kind of what-if scientific scenario, just to see which would be the better fighter in that circumstance. And maybe at the end of the video, we'll talk about what Ukraine would actually do with their F-16s. The Su-35s, the first 7 flights, that's 28 aircraft, will be AI flown. There'll be maximum skill level and set to launch at maximum range. Otherwise, there'll be no orders, so they will just fight to the death. There'll be no conservatism, no RTB. All Su-35s armed with 8 R-77-1s and 4 modernised Archers and full fuel. At the very back will be a flight of 4 humans set the same. Humans, you get 2 lives just to give you a bit more flying time. The AI will obviously only get 1 life. There's also dual AWACS support and the Ukrainians. The first match will be the F-16A MLUs, set up identically in terms of orders, speeds, and altitudes and stuff. They will be armed with, sorry about the kind of rough model here, but it will fly accurately. 5 AIM-120C5s and 1 AIM-9 Sidewinder. You can only carry about half the amount of missiles in an F-16 down a flanker. That's just how it is. They'll have a jammer, and they'll have fuel tanks. And the F-16A in DCS is good, but it is not flyable as a human. So the one flight of humans will be in F-16C Block 50s. Now, don't worry too much, viewers. It has the AN APG-60H radar. It doesn't have an AESA radar, so it still has an old mechanical radar. It will have the same payload, and it's going to be very similar in terms of their capabilities today and AWACS support. So first, guys, with the F-16A MLUs against the Su-35s, as shown, who's going to win?
The Russians.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I mean, the Russians have a better radar.
You take a 40-year-old aircraft and put it against a modernized aircraft, you're going to see the tech difference, and it's going to get hopefully destroyed.
Yeah, they have a better radar. It's a plain field. The F-16 can't hide or use the terrain. It's just a shooting field for the Russians.
I don't think it's going to be fair because they don't take into the training of the pilots.
These are representing Ukrainian pilots, but I get it. Yep, fair comment. Is anyone...
Oh, well, okay, Ukrainian.
I think the AI are going to be lucky to get a hit at all.
Welcome in, viewers. So, in the F-16s are Firedad, Push, Fly, Cannonball. In the Su-35s are Squirrel, Brandon, and Bird. So there's an advantage to the Americans today. I'm going to unpause now. Good luck, everyone. As the guys were saying when the camera was off, there are no SAMs today. I just want to straight up air wing versus air wing. Let's see how the aircraft do. So, first, Su-35s, Ewingtons. Looking kind of sexy. And F-16As, modernized A versions, probably with some very high flight hours on them. Distance in between at the moment is only 60 miles. Wow, 60 miles. Okay, things are going to happen very quickly. I'm just going to sit and watch. Speeds, Su-35, 600 knots, F-16, 570, so not a huge difference. These F-16s have the original... too much happening now. R77-1's up from just sub 60 miles from the Su-35. If you want to see what's happening, look at the scoreboard at the top. 4 missiles are out already. Now, it will be a while before the A's can get a track with their aging radar, their APG-66 radar, let alone fire a missile. Also, I've told them they can drop their tanks when they want, so it's up to them when they drop their tanks. Another volley of missiles out. 9 missiles out now from Russia. Of course, they have nearly double the range their missile does. 12 missiles out now. The blue humans are going to have to do something pretty special. Come on, F-16s, fire, do a thing. F-16s are now. They are fearless. 40 miles. They'll be getting a track soon. Is it going to be too late because the missiles are going to be pretty much raining down on them? Yes, they're firing. They're old 1990s AIM-120C5s. 24 missiles out to 4. Everything otherwise set up the same. It's purely a technological advantage at the moment. And here we go. The first advanced adders raining down on the F-16s, who have just managed to get the missiles out before having to go defensive. Kinematic advantage today to the Su-35. It's got a better power to weight ratio than the F-16A in this configuration. Fly, what's up? Oh, good dodge.
I just thought about, does it make a difference with the wear and tear of the old 16s? Like being so old, does it make a difference in like G-loads and stuff?
In real life, almost certainly.
How much they can take?
In DCS, everything is modelled as brand new out of the factory. So these are modelled as A models brand new out of the factory. In real life, if they've done so many hours, maybe they can't do 9G anymore. I don't know. Wow, Su-35 just got shot down. Take it back. Su-35 is getting smashed.
Wow, I did not expect that.
I did not expect that either, guys. It just shows. Until you put them in the simulation, you never know what's going to happen. Obviously, I can only watch a tiny bit of the 5 viewers. There's a million trillion things going on at once. Look at that, guys. Just ran him into the ground.
Yeah, right. It's the 35s in the middle that getting pounded right now. 8
F-16s down to 4 Su-35s. That's actually 4 times better than I thought they were going to do, viewers. Now things are really starting to go bad for the F-16s. 11 Su-35s down. I personally think the Su-35s got a little bit closer than they had to, viewers. They could have fired their missiles at 60 miles and scarpered, but they didn't. But that is AI. They're just not that smart, I'm afraid. Right, is any... No, the humans aren't in action yet. They just haven't... I started them at the rear. It shows how good these old C5s are. They can track absolutely beautifully. Oh, and it's really making a difference now. 16 F-16s down to 4 Su-35s, a ratio of 4 to 1. And as no man land distance opens up in the middle, it's going to get worse for the F-16s by the look of it. So it's just the technology gap now, viewers.
Fly, Fox 3.
First missile up from the human, it's Fly with an A120C. He's in the block 50 for today. It's not going to make a vast amount of difference, I can promise you that. Also, look at the different amount of missiles fired. The Russians, because of their better radar, have been able to fire 112 missiles. The Americans have only been able to fire 25 missiles. They just can't get a track on the hostiles to get their missiles off. Remember, humans, you can respawn once. 23. Oh, good dodge flight. Went right by your face. Notch that adder. And look at the Russians being able to reach out to the Americans right at the back of their air wing. And the Americans, there's nothing they can do about it, apart from take it in the face.
I don't think the human Su-35s will ever get a shot off.
You will, maybe you won't. Maybe you won't even get there in time, look. Smashing away at 500 knots. 28 and 1 F-16C down, so there's a human dead now. Remember, you can come back in once, guys. No, I was worried at the beginning, viewers, because I was pretty sure Su-35s were going to win this. But as soon as the Su-35s started going down, I thought that was going to be a problem for them. But after, I don't know, a few minutes, the big missiles.
This is not fair.
This is not fair, is it, DJ? This is, well, here's the thing, DJ. It's 30 years difference in tech going on here.
This is in no way even fair. I mean, wow.
Hey, Cap, you hear this?
Yes, I do. I 100%.
It's the American comment screaming.
Yes, American comment will scream. Don't worry, because we've got the F-16Vs, or the Block 70s coming up, and that may very well be different. They're even more modern than the Su-35s.
I got an Su-35 kill.
Wow! Fly on friggin' form. Fly's had to go back to work for our viewers, so we don't really get to see him much anymore, but it's nice to see him in. Oh, and there's another kill about to come in. Su-35s are not invincible, viewers. Like I said, I've nerfed them slightly. I've redone the flight model just to get them absolutely what I consider perfect. And we're going to be doing a video on explaining exactly why and what we've been doing lately, but I just haven't finished yet. Look at Fly dodging. How many adders has Fly dodged so far? Fly has been a friggin' flanker killer today.
Compensating for the people champ.
This guy's in a bit of trouble up here. I'm not going to say anything else. I don't want to give any tactics away. Not that there's really much tactics going on because it's an open field. Everyone can see everyone on their data link. So, but Cannonball's got a shot off of some AI. So well done for surviving that long. Fly's in real trouble.
Yeah, look at my RWR. Like, can it be that all are on me right now? All
of Russia is against Fly right now. How is he not dead? Ladies and gentlemen, Fly.
Fly.
30 F-16s down to 8 Russians down. And then finally, archers are coming out. Yeah, that's a dead F-16, I'm afraid, viewers. Oh, Fly took one in the face. 30-pound warhead in the face. You get one more life because that was your first go. Cannonball.
I wanted to go for the Pitbull AMRAAM.
Problem with these old missiles, viewers, is they don't fly very not economically, efficiently compared to modern missiles. So, yeah, as you can see, they are burning their speed away, which allows that guy to get away, whereas the more modern missiles can do a much more optimal shot and loft really high. Simulated by these advanced adders here, but still, he's beating it. Well done, Cannonball. Still alive on first life. Humans popping more missiles out and going into a crank / notch. Money difference. Well, the Ukrainian jets are just super cheap. The Russian jets are just super cheap. No, the American jets are super cheap. Yeah, because the F-16A. Right. Sorry, viewers. Didn't get much sleep last night, surprise, surprise. So the actual cost is about the same as the Russian losses.
So in other words, the U.S. fighter jet F-16 is like a Volkswagen Beetle.
Pretty much, the A model, yeah. They're trading hands for just a few mils, so yeah. Now here's a thing that Cannonball's exploiting. The big, long-range modern missiles, the advanced adders, the PL-15s, the JTAMs, A120D in DCS can go far, but only if it's allowed to loft above 40,000 feet, where it can use its efficiency. If it's down here, it's just as good as a normal 1990s missile, as you can see here. And that's why Cannonball stayed alive. He went low, and they can only shoot him at about 10 miles. Which really evens up the score. And I'm amazing to see how well you guys have done Bear in mind, there's no canyons and mountains. If there was canyons and mountains and terrain, it evens the things up beautifully. It's the ultimate equalizer, as you've seen in countless GR videos. But because it's open in Ukraine, there are no mountains. Good shot, but I think your goose is finally cooked, sir. Finally, Cannonball goes down. About freaking time, but his missiles have gotten Pitbull, and they're chasing down an Su-35. Of course, the only problem with firing missiles from down low...
God damn it.
Is there if right, you're out of flight?
Yeah.
Missiles are still tracking. He could get a kill. He's going to get a kill. It's an Su-35 down. Don't ride off the old AIM-120C5 Viewington. Bang. Good kill. Ratio less than 3 to 1. You guys have done absolutely superb, and it shows what humans can do when they put their little human minds together. They find ways of breaking the AI down. Yes, a human red did get to fire today. Brandon. You did a thing.
Yeah, it's on max range. I hope it will get there.
So out.
Or at least can push one.
Oh, I'm in the dirt.
That could be a shot. That could be a shot. That could be a shot. Kill from a human again on a Su-35. That is spectacular, guys. F-16A is shooting down Su-35s. Look at that guy charging that missile. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was almost a thing, Viewingtons. Right, Cannonball's about to die here, and we're going to finish off this round of the battle. No, he's somehow survived. Ladies and gentlemen, Cannonball, I believe. He must be in some kind of diet, yeah.
He's doing a cannonball run.
Yes. 33 kills to 13, so...
Interesting thing I noted. When I got low, the better radars of the 35s were not that big problem anymore, because the missiles don't have a range down low anyway.
Go 50 feet off the ground, everyone's missiles are nerfed to 10 miles, basically. That's not to say they can't kind of loft them from the
There's
wrong way.
some kill incoming.
Really? Another one? Oh, he missed.
Oh,
I believe some kind of thing happened.
Look at the taxpayer cost, though.
Yeah, because because the A model is just so cheap. So Russia's paid a lot of money's worth for this.
Oh, there's a missile coming, and it has Cannonball's name on it.
Come Cannonball, tailing the chops.
Oh,
9G, but not enough to beat an adder. Server pausing. Okay, well done, guys. F-16s did a lot better than I thought. Again, because the humans just flew really well. I don't think anyone didn't really think that was going to happen. You can see the stats up there, viewers. Now we're going to change things, because I want to see what happens now if we use modern F-16s, and then we can see the disparity.
I mean, basically, look what they're doing right now with the old tech, and think about they're now getting 16s.
Roger. So we've been talking with the cameras off, viewers, just while the last guy loads in. Obviously, the F-16s donated won't be used in this capacity. They're not going to go up against Su-35s because it's just a stupid idea. They're going to be used realistically for air-to-ground missions, seed work.
Can the F-16 shoot down the cruise missile?
Why not? I believe pretty much any modern fighter can shoot down a cruise missile, so they could be if they knew where to be at that time.
And also the F-16As that we're giving them will be operated within the Patriot PAC-2, PAC-3 system, protecting them from air-to-air.
Basically, they will be close air support, world weaseling, kind of backline operations.
Well, why didn't they just send them the A-10s? Oh, because we're the only ones that got A-10s.
No, the problem is A-10 don't operate good in contested airspace.
That's correct. And we've actually proved that loads of times as well. Right, guys, we're moving on now. The second match is what happens if we use modern F-16s. They're called Block 50s. They're actually Block 70s, the way we've modelled them kinematically, engine-wise, fuel-wise, sensor-wise, with more modern missiles. Not super modern, but AIM-120C7. So the idea of this is, what would happen if Ukraine got more modern F-16s with more modern missiles, the AIM-120C7, which is only about 20 years old. Let's do quick predictions, guys. Anyone predict?
Yeah, this one's going to be interesting.
Yeah, interesting. I can't really say we will win, but we have an opportunity now to win.
You've got a better radar, and the missile is about the same. So I'm going to just say 50-50.
Something to take into account as well, the Russians have a lot more missiles.
They do have a lot of missiles, guys. I'm unpausing it. Right, here we go, viewers. Place your bets. Modern F-16s against modern super flankers. That's a tough call. Also, who's going to get more range here, viewers? I don't know. And who's going to be faster? Su-35s at 570 knots increasing. These are 600 knots. So this time, the F-16V has got faster, and it's shot already at a range of over 60 miles. It shot over 60 miles with its AIM-120C7. Wasn't actually expecting that.
we have them already locked.
And the adders are out. So small advantage with the AIM-120C7 Viewingtons. Next missile's going out. Oh, almost equal. 11 adders. Oh, 12 adders fired, 12 AMRAAMs fired. This is 100% more equal, guys.
Smoke street.
The AMRAAMs have reached bullseye just a little bit quicker. When we model these missiles, viewers, we modeled them so that they will be going twice as high as they actually go because we have restrictions. So if it says 40,000 feet, imagine they're 80,000 feet dropping down. That's the drag index we've modeled them for. So to take a word for that. Jesus Christ, one went right past. And here come the first AMRAAMs. Now those Su-35s are really good in a dive, viewers. We've been studying about missile evasion, how well, for a follow-up video, the weight of the aircraft is actually really useful in a dive. First, oh wow, smash down! Su-35s, 3 down already. I take that back, they're just not manoeuvring well enough. They are 9G capable. But the F-16s have done better. Why? Because they fired their missiles earlier and it allowed them to get evasive quicker. Only just, mind, and they've only just evaded these adders, look. Slash maybe they haven't. Slash maybe they have. Look at that guy getting chased down. Wow, 7 Su-35s down to 1 F-16 down. These are more draggy missiles than the AIM-120C7, viewers. They will slow down quicker. They'll maneuver better, but they will slow down quicker as well. Hence, you can see those F-16s being able to outrun them, whereas the Su-35s couldn't outrun the AMRAAMs. Oh, it's making a huge difference now. 9 Su-35s down to 3 F-16s down. All kinds of things happening right now, viewers. Bang! That said, oh, we are getting some F-16s down now. Smash! Oh, a lot going down now. It's now 8 to... It's evened up. 11 to 9. Where did that come from? It's just a huge volley of adders just popped down. And the F-16s just couldn't get the kinematics to do the evasion. But that said, this guy's going to whacked. Or not. A lot of great AI flying going on now, Viewingtons. On both sides. He's going to cop it. Oh, he wasn't flying well. It's possibly because that missile came down too steep and avoided his RWR. That can happen. 15 Su-35s down to 10 F-16Cs down. All the good things are happening right now, viewers. Don't know what to look at. There's a lot of missiles in the air. 55 missiles fired to 72 missiles fired. More AMRAAMs fired than adders. Also, the money of those F-16s is a lot... No, I can't work it out. Oh, I'll come back to that.
Yeah, they're far expensive.
Yeah.
More expensive.
Yeah, 90 mil a pop.
Do you like a pop cap?
Do I love a pop. That's what we have to call farts now in front of Baby. Baby has got a cold at the moment. He's got his first cold and he didn't sleep a wink last night, which of course means we didn't sleep a wink. Hashtag baby life. Smash! 16 Su-35s down to 11 F-16Cs down. Ah, I want to see all the kills, but I can't, Viewingtons. There's just too many. 20 Su-35s down to 14 F-16s down. And all the back markers of Su-35s getting hit by these M120s. There's such more deadly missile viewers.
I don't even get in range.
This missile, it's got a new, better engine and it can fly more aerodynamically. Can't speak today. Wow, look at all that. Look at all those missiles that came off those super flankers, viewers. They're just getting to fire their adders before they have to go evasive. Look. Leaving us pretty cool looking trails. Go evasive.
Cool.
STJ, how are you enjoying this one so far?
Man, I'm looking at it. It's great. It's great watching it. It's good fun.
It is. 22 is evening up now. 23 Su-35s down to 18 F-16s down.
I'm trying to watch and see if it evens up. I'm watching the money. I'm watching the numbers, and I'm listening to you.
Also, viewers, I forgot to say, the humans are in the proper F-16 Block 70s. Also, I just feel like the Russians are more under pressure. Because look, there's Bullseye, and the Blues have got past Bullseye now, and the Reds have got nowhere near Bullseye. As well as that, more AMRAAMs have been fired. About 15% more AMRAAMs have been fired than adders.
Okay, if I'm Ukraine, I don't want the Block A's, I want the Block D's.
You do. That's exactly. Yeah. You do not want the Block A's. Yeah, you want the Block 70s. So, Mr. Zelensky, go back and ask for Block 70s, I say.
Tell them nothing less than the Block 50.
Yep. Nothing, yeah. We'll take Block 50 if we have to.
Yeah, those A models did no justice at all.
No. That said, in a dogfight, they are brilliant. The A models are kinematically superior in a dogfight because of their lightweight and their wing loading.
Yeah, they're far lighter.
No one's going to get into a dogfight at these ranges with these you know.
I actually heard stories of Typhoon pilots that feared more of a Netherlands A version than American.
Roger. That was my interview.
C versions.
My interview I did with Giro, wasn't it? From the old Luftwaffe time.
Yeah, who's
Type
developer
thing.
of DCS Typhoon.
Somehow I have my own archer after me, or someone fired an archer at me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bird. Yep, you certainly do, don't you? Oh, you dodged it, Bird.
Fly Fox
Sort
3.
of. Look at, he's getting shot by his own missile viewers. This is not a good day for Russia. Russian
Oh,
equipment.
look out, Bird. Your bird is after your bird.
He is, isn't he? Kind of a him problem. Oh, I wouldn't feel bad for him, DJ. He sold his soul to the red side. Well, it's you and Brandon against... not a huge amount, actually. The Russians haven't done that bad. 29 Russians down for break. 23 Ukrainians down. And it's only humans left, and humans could swing it. Also, don't forget, the American jets have less weapons. This guy has got no weapons. And he's heading straight to Brandon.
Yeah, Sidewinder, I think.
He does have a Sidewinder, but it's not going to hit him at 10 miles down here.
Oh, Brandon!
Oh, here comes Fly. I was wrong. Maybe dogfights will ensue, viewers. In which case, the A's would probably have been better. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. That's a miss. Just a good notch is what that was. Oh, here comes Fly. Oh, it's a trade. It's a beautiful, beautiful trade. They fired Sidewinder ski at each other. Remember, humans, you get 2 lives for the valuable viewers' entertainment. And your enjoyment. Yes, I said it. I allow you to have some enjoyment. Bush finally outruns that freaking adder. Ran out of battery finally, look. Pang. If I was a respawning Russian, I wouldn't be happy right now facing that lot. That said, to probably have missiles. Fly's got lots of missiles. How did you hang on to your missiles, Fly? You usually just shoot your load incredibly early. It's fair comment, DJ. God, he's fast. You're a fast Fly. That Block 70 is a friggin' beast.
I'm just coming from 40,000 feet. Was running for Brandon, and then he died, so...
Bird's had a bad day today, and his day's getting worse.
Bird, put the white flag up outside your plane and surrender.
It's a fair comment, Bird.
Niet.
Okay, you said niet? I give you MRAM. Bye-bye.
Betty is always telling me about missiles. Oh no, another one.
Good at dodging today, Bird. Look at you doing all the things.
Bird, if you come back and land at our airbase, we'll give you $250,000 and you can live in peace.
Yeah.
$250,000? Come on now, make it worth my while.
I would take that, S.
I wanted to say, when you think how much the ruble is right now worth, I would take it, definitely.
Huh.
Can't even buy a house with that.
Could you can buy a terrible house like mine? Constantly needs to be put together.
No. You can get you can pay a large down payment on a really nice home. That's
I want everything paid for.
Huh.
And I think I will live in Montana and raise rabbits.
You
Name
can
the
get a
film.
round woman. Oh man, that was Hunt for October, bruh. Right before
There
the
we
boy
go.
got killed. Boom, boom, boom. Because he wanted a fat, round American woman.
Maybe I will have 2 wives.
Brandon and Squirrel on their second life. They're literally fighting it over, right? Look at where the fight's gone, viewers. The bullseye was in occupied territory. The battle is now 90 miles into Russia. So
If you want to help me, Squirrel and Brandon, that'd be great.
Look, it's coming in over. You see how this works, viewers? It comes in over the RWR. The RWR, you can actually get over it. And he's not even noticed it coming in, viewers. It's a real thing, and it's incredibly frustrating, but he's actually done a perfect notch there and dodged it, so well done.
It's the Germans versus the Dutchmen.
Ah. Oh, Brandon's Dutch, is it? Right.
But the Dutchmen occupy like a bit of our like north, and the rest is sea.
Oh, look, a thing is happening here, Viewingtons. You see the thing? You know, the thing?
Pass by my house, Dad, and cut the grass, because you're already down there cutting
same.
grass. You might as well cut mine.
Chainsaw tactics going on here from these guys. And you know chainsaw tactics are best tactics, Viewington Wilmingtons. Oh, that's a fast one, come from up high. And they are difficult to dodge. Very difficult to dodge. Not a great deal Bird can do about this. Unless he can channel some kind of inner wisdom. Or Yoda. And he couldn't. And he's out.
No. There goes the first one.
The thing might be happening. What's faster, an Su-35 or a Block 70 F-16 viewers? I don't actually know. Oh, probably almost certainly this guy because he's got less drag. He's got no missiles on it.
You can probably run him
Why
out
you
of
tell
fuel,
him that, Kev? Kept playing against me.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that, Viewingtons, but I did.
Yeah, no. Now I see him on the radar turning.
You may have some support, Fly. You may have some support.
I do.
And this guy.
130 knots. Closure.
Trying to get away, look, viewers, but he's draggy. All those missiles create a huge amount of turbulence and drag and all that nasty stuff. Pretty powerful.
Oh no!
66,000
Oh no!
pounds of
Oh
thrust.
no! Oh,
You're not the only one with
You appear to be having a fuel problem, Fly.
Sorry, Mr. Zelensky, I run out of fuel.
Right, but you've got to try and get to Russia now, where you'll be treated very well.
Okay, in that case.
Ladies and gentlemen, fly!
You should have at least spun around and did a Captain Sully.
You know what? We're starting to see the problems with the F-16s now, viewers, and this is a problem we always have. They're all modelled there and right and everything, but they always have fuel problems, F-16s, in our battles. And again, this one, out of fuel. This guy, out of fuel. They're all frigging out of fuel again.
But you know what, Cap? I still have a life. And I have full missiles again.
You can use it, go above 40,000 feet and be efficient with your fuel.
So, Cap, how did you get your early access to the F-15E?
I know why. It's because I've been doing a lot of going to church lately.
Ah!
It pays off in the end. Pays off in the end, guys. I'll take it.
What I noticed is, like, all the guys doing 15 videos right now, none of them really, like, looked into loadout and stuff. Cap was the only one. It's like the first thing I thought, okay, what I actually can load on.
Push, can you look off your... Yeah, there you go.
He's seen him. He's only gone and friggin' seen him.
That looks like a Russian in pain.
Ooh, we're gonna get a merge here. Yay.
About freaking time, baby.
Might have did a thing.
Actually, I would wonder if, like, someday one felon pilot
Got a heater there, Push.
would do the same as back then with 25.
Pushes out.
MiG-25 all were feared of a MiG-25, and then one Russian pilot flew one to Japan, surrendered there. America, of course, got hands on the plane and thought, oh, we built the 15 to counter the Su-35, and then they found out Su-35 is not that
Su-25
feared that it actually was.
It could go fast, but it wasn't going to go fast for long.
First that, second it eats itself at max speed, and third is it turns like a truck.
They thought it was made out of titanium and all that.
And actually it was out of stainless steel.
Yeah, stainless steel.
Oops. Great dodge. Look at the boys dodging today, viewers.
Oh, that's going to be it. Oh, that was another dodge?
Birds friggin' dodging like a biatch today.
Brenton.
Cannon, turn right 299 for 35 miles to Fly and I are coming to help intercept.
That's all right, Cap. They're going to hit you with a $50 charge for the F-15 module pack, which will make your F-15E into an F-15EX.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that, guys. I'll take that, I think.
I would pay it, definitely.
Get your conformal tanks, yep, all that. That's all right, don't feel bad. I'll be pre-ordering my F-15 this week sometime.
Oh, I pre-ordered it in the second it got out. I mean, it's exactly what I wanted, you know. Basically a fast A10.
I mean, in terms of sensors and stuff, it feels very much like an A10 with afterburners.
Yeah, when like, I don't know who, well, I think the Respawn guys said it's basically complex like an A10 C2, and I thought like, oh, right, I love my C2, so give me it.
Boys,
give me now.
Oh, Cap, I have a DJ question.
Fox free.
Punch it, DJ.
Does it carry any air-to-ship missiles?
Not at the moment.
No?
I mean, in real life, I doubt it would, because it's USAF, and USAF aren't meant to do anti-ship, are they? But does anyone know if I'm wrong?
They have like an anti-ship version of a JDAM that is like pounding through the deck under the ship and blows up under the ship, and the ships jump in the air and breaks apart.
That's a ship killer missile. I saw that on.
No, it's a bomb. That's like the cool thing. It's like pound through the top.
It plunges through the ship, and as soon as it hits the water on the opposite side of the hull of the ship, it explodes and blows the ship in
It's hilarious. I sent you a video of that, Cap.
Dodge. What a dodge. What a skin of your teeth.
They're all dead.
Well, I missed
Yeah?
that. What was that, gun?
I managed to get a heater to hit.
Yeah, right. 2 more Russians left, and one is 100%. Bird, can you dodge anything else today? That's sarcasm, by the way. Really isn't a dodgy mood, viewers. Problem is, viewers, everyone's playing too well today. No one can really kill each other.
Fly is going south. Takes Brandon. Okay, it's you and me, Van Bird.
Well, it's going to be you and a empty fueled flanker here shortly.
Carry a lot of fuel, 25,000 pounds of fuel, those flankers.
No spoiler alert, but rut roll.
Oh, fly! Flies out.
Ah!
20.
Cannonball.
We do.
30
Are
flankers
you-
down, 28 F-16s.
The two Bs are gonna win the game. Really, y'all gonna let Birdino and Brandon whip y'all.
This one's lasting a lot longer, viewers. 28 minutes into this one. Someone finally be putting Bird out of his misery.
Bird, do some pilot crap. I can't say the S word. Do some
You can't.
pilot crap.
There he is.
He's
No.
gonna do some pilot crap. Hurry up and do it. Hurry up and do it right now.
Done
do
it
now.
again! God damn it, Bird! Stop it! He's dodging like 30 missiles a day by about 300 feet.
What you doing, Bird? Keep doing it. I don't stop.
That plane can be really good at dodging.
Yeah, it has like good wing load and everything.
Well done.
It's not fast, but
Only,
it's...
only one problem. I'm now out of fuel.
Oh, poor
It doesn't
bird.
matter.
I
You're
wouldn't,
not. You're not
It
dodging
doesn't
that.
matter.
I wouldn't worry too much about that bird right now.
You're not dodging that.
Bird,
Just won't be as much
bird,
fun.
eject. Better eject.
The pilot got out, the pilot got out, and he's safe! Bird, you're safe! Go and see your wife!
Suck it.
Nice, nice.
About freaking
Brandon
time.
and Bird both killed
What happened
at
to-
the exact same time.
No.
What happened to
You
Brandon?
You did not kill Bird.
All right,
And
well
he
done,
looked over
guys.
And ejected.
Who stood up for America. Right, so with the F-16 Block 70s,
70.
they won, just. 33 super flankers down, 27 F-16s down, although one didn't count for some reason. But otherwise, it's great. The money, it costs Russia more because more planes got shot down, I guess. That's all I've got. Anyone, any comments?
Poosh is the man because he gets to go back to base and say we won.
Here we go. That's, ladies and
Exactly.
gentlemen, Poosh.
Drinks for everybody.
Push gets a drink by Zelensky.
Roger, guys. All right, viewers, hope you enjoyed that, and bye-bye.